Hey guys, what's up? This is Aaron Mangum here with Norton Sports Health at the Norton Sports Health Performance and Wellness Center, and I'm here to demonstrate some of the KDF marathon and mini marathon cross-training sessions that will be held here at the Norton Sports Health Performance and Wellness Center on Wednesdays. Come along with me. Hey guys, we are here again at the Norton Sports Health Performance and Wellness Center. This is your core and upper body day. A block. Okay, here we go again. Superset, all going through all three exercises per block, continuous fashion. We're going to start off with the push-up. Okay, again, I know in the first video on the full body, we had your feet up against the wall. If you can do that, again, that's fine, but just for video purposes right now, my feet are not going to be planted up against. Okay, so same thing. We're going to kind of screw the hands in, pull down, and we're going to press back up. Pull down into the ground, press back up. Again, if you need to go to the knees, same concepts. Pull down, breathe out as you press up. Try to keep the core engaged. Press back. Okay. Up to our TRX row, which we have done before. Again, the TRX row, if you can adjust the straps, just pull that fastener down. Pull it up, pull it back, lower, and however high your body is to the ground, so the more perpendicular you are to the ground, the easier the exercise is going to be. The more parallel to the ground, the harder the exercise is going to be. Make that determination for yourselves individually. Okay? Here, same thing. We're going to engage the scat first, then we're going to pull in, guiding with the elbows. Here, guide with the elbows, pull, back down. Set, pull, back down. That's your TRX row. Standing band rotation. Got a red band here. Okay. You could also use the cable machine, but I'm just going to show you with the band right here, right now. So we're going to get a little bit stance outward. Again, that's determinant on what level of resistance you can handle, okay? So the closer you are to the anchor point, the easier it's gonna be. The further away you are, the more resistance you're gonna have to play with, okay? So kind of find that good spot for you, okay? We're gonna be kind of a quarter squat position here, and then we're going to pull the band just to where the arms are forward, and down. So you'll breathe out, one thing I want you to focus on here, breathing out as you're rotating and also trying to keep the lower body stable. So we're not turning a bunch with the lower body. We're just focusing on rotating in the upper body. Breathe in, breathe out as you're rotating. And again, do that on both sides. Again, lower body in position. Breathe out as you rotate. And that's A block for you. Hey guys, Aaron here again at the Norton Sports Health Performance and Wellness Center. This is B block for the core and upper body workouts. Okay, so the first one we're going to do a seated dumbbell shoulder press. You can use a bench. There's a lever on the side here. Pull that lever out, adjust the bench all the way up to that start. Make sure it's secure. Okay, grabbing dumbbells of your choice. Okay, we're going to sit here. You can either, I think a good tip is using the legs to drive those dumbbells to the start position. So instead of having to curl them up, I can use my leg to get in there. Okay, use my leg to get in there. It's a good way to kind of protect yourself a little bit. Okay, so we're going to start with this neutral. Okay, body's firm against the bench, and we're just going to press through and rotate the hands to the top. Driving through, pressing. Drive through, press. Okay, now if all the benches happen to be taken, there is an alternate method to use on the ground. Okay, so keep the dumbbells in the hands on this one to start, because as we drop down, we're gonna use our momentum to kind of swing our weight up, okay? We're gonna drop down into this split stance position here. Same thing. This is gonna be a little harder because you don't have anything to get tension with on your back, whereas you did on the bench. And both of your feet aren't fixed on the ground. So this is gonna be a little bit harder section here, okay? Same thing. Dumbbells, we're gonna press up. Come back down. Press up. Come back down. Try to keep that head nice and neutral. We don't wanna arch here real bad. It's not a neck exercise. It's a shoulder exercise. Good. All right, and then second exercise, we got a side plank. Obviously, if we're in this open gym area, we don't have access to the turf. We're gonna wanna make sure you use kind of some type of padding. Your elbow is not gonna like you. Okay, got a padding here. Again, we have level 1. Regardless of the level, I want you to make sure that this top portion of your pelvis isn't dropping. This is not a good position. We want that to be perpendicular, okay? Pointing straight up. There's a straight line going from the ground right underneath your bottom hip, straight through the top hip to the ceiling, okay? Here, we can extend that leg, level 2. Level 3, we can be all the way out. In a little bit more advanced section, level 5. Same thing, and we will repeat that on both sides. The tricep extension. So you can either use our curl machine over to the side. I'm gonna recommend going ahead and using some type of band. There are different thicknesses of band. This is a 1/2-inch band. We've got inch bands, we've got 1.5 inch, 2 inch. We also have 1/4-inch bands that are hanging on the rails right here. For me right now, I'm just gonna use this 1/2-inch band. Okay, we're gonna grasp a neutral grip here. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit of ways because we want kind of 2 sections here, okay? We want a row down here, then we want an extension. Okay, so it's kind of a 2-phase. You can either have your feet shoulder width here, or you can be in a split stance. Doesn't really matter, okay? But we want that 2-phase. So that pull to get the top of the tricep, that extension to get the lower portion, okay? Top portion, lower portion. Okay, again, the closer on this one that you grab to the ankle point, the more resistance, because now you're pulling with the shorter length band, so there's gonna be more tension. Okay. Hey guys, Aaron here again at the Norton Sports Health Performance and Wellness Center. This is C block of our core and upper body cross training workout. Okay, first one we got a kettlebell or dumbbell suitcase carry. We do have kettlebells on racks on the turf. I suggest you do this exercise on the turf because you're gonna have more room to walk. You don't have to do it barefoot. If you want to do it barefoot, I would recommend that as well. Okay, so we're gonna grab one, just like you're holding a suitcase. Okay, the big part of this exercise is to try to make sure throughout the whole exercise that you're not letting that dumbbell drop, okay? We're activating that opposite side throughout the whole exercise, okay? So we're not walking like this, we're not walking like this, we're walking in that nice neutral position. Now I want you to pick a dumbbell that's going to force you to have to work on that opposite side in that core area, okay? And then we're just gonna walk. Just take a nice, notice how as I'm taking a step, I'm not dropping when I get to that opposite side. I'm maintaining that position in my hip, okay? Second exercise, very, very simple. A dumbbell bicep curl. This time we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna start in just a regular supinated traditional position, and we're going to finish in the pronated position, okay? So we're gonna curl, pronate, and we're gonna kind of slowly lower back down to the traditional stance. Pull, rotate, slow down. 3, 2, 1. Again, curling, turn, slow down. 3, 2, 1. Good, so that's getting both, it's getting all heads of the bicep, it's also getting a little bit of brachialis muscle, which is important. Okay, last exercise of C block. We've got a cable or banded face pull. Again, you can do this on the cable set. I'm gonna show you with the bands because there's a lot more bands than there are cable machines here in this gym. So I wanna make sure that you have access to it. Okay? So we're gonna hold here. Thumbs are gonna be facing you, okay? So we're kind of in this neutral grip, but I want your thumbs either facing you or facing each other, okay? This one I do want you to be in like a little bit of a split stance, okay? And you're going to row, you're gonna bring your face toward, or the band toward your face. That's why it's called a face pull. We're kind of separating our arms, pulling back, bringing that band to the tip of our nose. So we're getting a little bit of a row. We're also getting a little bit of external rotation to hit the rotator cuff. Nice and slow. And that's your face. Thank you so much, guys.